to use a force towel, but Grievous was prepared this time. He uses those damn grippers, digs in the...
This nigga's grippers, bro, got the power of like the 7 seas, man. I swear to LeBron.
Scream stopped. They knew the head start that they got was over. Grievous busted through the door.
Why this nigga come out on all 4s, gang?
I see money, I see money, I see bodies, I see dead niggas, yeah.
Man, we got 2003 General Grievous was the devil. Let's check it out. Oh my gosh. My ears. I got this. Oh, this for to be funny as shit, bro.
That's not human, man. You're not regular, man.
It's for to be funny as shit. Oh my gosh. Wait a damn second. Oh, this is from Fire Force. I'm like, this look a little familiar, man, you know, and I ain't want to say none if it was some crazy shit, you know, but this is Fire Force. This is very like
nigga was the devil, man.
Gosh damn, bro. I heard General Grievous is actually like that, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
like, this nigga genuinely just wants to throw hands, bro. He don't care about none else.
Now let me quickly explain to y'all what this is.
Files.
These are not trials. These are files and cases for characters that quite honestly don't even need a trial. This is the new tier called the Forbidden Tier, and it is strictly reserved for legends of the game. And we're starting this series off with a character that was so disgusting.
Bro, look at this nigga's legs, bro. Like, come on, man. He can't fuck with this dude.
Broken. He had to get nerfed, and that is none other than disgustingly broken. He had
General Kenobi, damn this.
To get nerfed, and that is none other than 2003 General Grievous. This nigga Grievous in 03 was the devil in animated form.
What even is this nigga, bro?
Grievous like niggas talk about Vaughn. Like, this dude was a Jedi killing machine.
This nigga, what? This is 4 lightsabers, man. Like, ain't no way, bro.
That was non-force sensitive, by the way. Like, for real, dead ass, bro. If he wanted you out of there, he'd go do it himself, on feet by himself.
Nigga using his feet.
Straight up had to go. And let me just give y'all a warning right now before we even start. If you have only seen Grievous from Revenge of the Sith and 3D Clone Wars and have never seen this man in the 2D version, then woo!
Hey,
you're
man.
in for a ride. So let's
I never watched that shit.
Without further ado.
All right, damn.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Case 1. Sliming out multiple Jedi at once. Now, this right here was Grievous's first appearance in any type of Star Wars media. And man, I'll tell you, boy, this on record has to be one of the craziest character debuts of all time. So this is how this went down. While Anakin and Obi-Wan was finishing up a mission on this one planet, they get hailed from this one Jedi master. And this man is fighting for his life and panicking. Bro was on the line like, General Kenobi, we need immediate evac. This new droid general, he's unstoppable.
Yo, why they look at each other like that? Yo, they like, man, what this nigga talking about, bro? Why they looking like that, bro?
And the next thing that you see when they swap to that planet is this man falling over and dying, and Grievous stomping the communicator in the ground.
Damn.
The first time you ever catch a glimpse of this demon is him booming a Jedi Master. Not just a regular Jedi Knight, a whole ass master. That is fucking horrifying. Now let's continue. The other Jedi that are with the Master that just got are being completely surrounded by an army of droids. So while they had them completely surrounded at this abandoned ship, Grievous makes them cease fire. And after he made all the droids stop shooting, this man got on the mic and said, "Attention, Jedi scum! You are surrounded by the glorious Separatist army!
Nigga like Shaggy. Yo, he actually said that?
So I, General Grievous, personally commander.
Why he sound Jamaican? He can say that. I mean, who gonna stop him?
So after Grievous drops the mic and proclaims that he's gonna slime out the Jedi himself, they all start taking
sound like he's from the Caribbean.
for this nigga, because Grievous is walking towards them right now. And let me say this real quick. The Jedi in here are no pushovers, especially these three. Longhead ass Kiadi Mundi, who is a member of the Jedi Council,
fucking cranium,
who was a pain in the ass to fight in the Force Unleashed. And Ayla Secura, the alien shorty that took like 10,000 back shots from clones in Revenge of the Sith. Like, these are known Jedi masters. And the fact that this man Grievous had this long head ass motherfucker sweating bullets is insane. So while Grievous was approaching them, all they could hear was
is Grievous basically Broly
around the wreckage. They couldn't tell where this dude was at all. So this is where the insanity begins. This poor
Come on, Shaggy, you got
looks
this.
Like Shaggy, and believe it or not,
I knew it wasn't just me, bro. Like, come on, gang.
His name is actually Shaggy. Not gonna lie, when I first watched this, I was like, why does this dude look like Shaggy?
Yeah, bro, they knew what they was doing.
Boy, come to find out, this actually is a Jedi version of Shaggy. Like, that is just hilarious to me, bro. But anyways, while Grievous's footsteps got louder and louder, Shaggy, being the same scary ass nigga in Star Wars as well, ended up losing his composure. So he runs outside just to
this dumbass.
By this.
Bye, have a good time. That nigga's cooked, bro.
Grievous.
It's over, boy. Shit.
Yeah, R.I.P. Shaggy. That is
Stomp that nigga.
Insane deaths I've ever seen. This nigga Grievous jumped from the top rope, knocked the sonic rings out that nigga.
God
if you pay attention very closely, his entire body disappeared.
Damn.
The impact of that fall was so hard, his carcass was squished into the ground.
Bro, this is fucking insane, bro. This nigga's clothes just evaporated to thin air, bro. Nigga, that nigga don't exist no more, bro. He ain't even get sent anywhere. He just vanished. Like, you don't even remember. All his memories are just gone of him, bro. Like, he's just gone. He ceases to ever exist, dude.
His body was literally unrecoverable. So after Grievous squashed Shaggy, he starts towering over all the Jedi and laughing at their asses. Then shows them his 10-foot mechanical body and then just disappears. These niggas were shook because this just turned into a survival horror. Grievous really started playing Dead by Daylight with these.
Yeah, this nigga was scary as shit, bro. I was watching Corey Kent play Resident Evil, bro. God damn. Jesus, he had to go, bro. He had to. Yo, I am so sorry if you could hear my mom singing in the background, bro. Like, I'm so sorry, man. I'm sorry. This mic picks up fucking everything, dude. Jesus Christ,
just toying with them while he was ready to hunt them down one by one.
Damn.
So while they were moving back with their backs again, while he was ready to hunt them.
Bro, season 1 was so good, bro, and they just said, fuck, no, man. They just fucked the whole shit over, man.
Down one by one. So while they were moving back with their backs against each other, you see this nigga appear out of the shadows like Batman hanging from the roof. Dude is literally looking over them, stalking his prey. So Grievous finally decided he was ready to get active. He drops from the roof and starts going to town on these
big ass feet.
1v5 and enjoying every second of it. And dude, this man is a literal cheat code. He can turn his body into a Beyblade. This is the most unfair shit I've ever seen.
What is he? This nigga a cyborg?
You're supposed to fight a 10-foot cyborg that can move his body
fuck
like a
no,
Beyblade.
10 foot.
Well, guess what? That's not all he can do, because this is about to get even more insane. He started breakdancing on their asses, fighting them with...
Bro, just... Yeah, fuck no, man. You might as well just do one of these right here, bro. You know what Zoro did with Mihawk, bro, when they first fought, bro? Just open up your chest like these, bro. It's over, bro. Just slash me, gang. just take it, bro. Cause like, bro, ain't no fucking way nigga just hit you with the break dance, bro. Ain't no fucking way, bro.
No way in hell
nigga find you with his fucking toes, man.
Should be moving moving like
Size
this.
20
No
toes,
twin,
nigga,
nah.
beating your
I'll be
ass.
for real, bro. If I saw this shit, I'd put the saber down, bro. I wholeheartedly understand
my
why
gosh.
George Lucas nerfed this nigga. So as the fight continued, long-head ass
Hell
Kiadi
no.
tried to force push, bro, but Grievous dodged it and landed on the side of the roof. So this is when Grievous decided
Yo,
to
do y'all think when like authors create these insane characters, you think they're just like doing it for the love of the game at first, and then they just realize, hold on, this nigga's actually fucking OP. Let me nerf him. Like, do y'all think they actually do this shit by accident or it's on purpose, bro? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I can imagine making a character just for the fuck's sake of making him cool as shit, and then I realized down the line that this nigga's OP, bro. This nigga boxed with the greatest Jedis with ease, bro. Like, that shit funny as hell.
singling them out. He jumps back in and hits the ground so hard he made a smoke screen. So this wildebeest looking nigga decided to go in and try to fight him one-on-one, but Grievous pulls off a crazy move. He blocks his attack, and when old boy tried to swing at him again, he dropped his saber, cut him across the middle with his green one, then just slimed this nigga with his other one.
You see, that right there is just IQ, gang. Ain't no nigga pulling that shit off. That's IQ and skill, bro. Holy shit.
Bro boomed that musty-ass wildebeest immediately when he was 1v1 with him. So after the wildebeest Yeti hybrid got boomed, Shock T decides to throw a bunch of scrap at him. But Grievous ends up cutting through all of it. Then this one Jedi tries to pull up on him. I'ma refer to him as Yeet because a nigga got a turban on his head. Grievous grabs his elongated head with his grippers and slams both into the ground.
Hell no. Boy, I'd be damned if a nigga grabs me with his fucking toes and smashes me into the ground, bro. That is fucking it. Ain't no way this nigga grabbed her with his toes.
Breaking his neck on impact.
Oh my.
Bro didn't stand a chance. He didn't even get to swing the saber. His last seconds of life was him getting his face gripped by this man's foot, then eating dirt right after that.
Ain't
but
no
old boy wasn't the
way.
only person to get his face gripped. Because after Grievous boomed him, Ayla came in trying to swing, but Grievous gripped her face mid-air, then swapped both of their bodies across the map with his feet. That has got to be one of the most insane ways to slime a nigga.
Bro.
Sending them flying with your feet
That
is
is-
OD. So the last two Jedi remaining were
That's
Long-Head
disrespectful,
Kiadi and
bro.
Shock T. So Grievous ended up zoning them both out of their range. Then he drop kicks Kiadi's ass
Damn.
across the stage, taking him out of the fight. And this just left Grievous one-on-one with Shock T. And he was pushing her shit. She was panicking, barely holding on and blocking his strikes. So he ended up knocking the saber out of her hands. Then he comes in to swing on her, but Shock T barely blocks this with the force and gets
Oh,
sent
shit.
flying into a pillar.
Damn.
And she is out of commission. So the
He
last
can't
man
even block
standing
his shit,
was
bro.
Kiadi Mundi with his elongated, dingling head. So Grievous grabs Shock T's saber and picked it up
Oh, nah.
with his foot. And he was staring at this nigga Kiadi, laughing at his ass like,
You fool! With your elongated head, I've been trained in your Jedi arts.
Bro, this nigga straight from Jamaica.
So after
What the
Grievous finished
fuck?
taunting this man, he ends up pushing Kiadi and knocking the saber out of his hands immediately. And Grievous ends up going in for the kill. But at the last
I thought he had 4
millisecond,
hands.
Kiadi
I guess
ends
it
up
just uses
getting
his
bailed
feet.
out by the clones. And the clones looked at that boy Grievous and said, Troopers, blast that half-breed clanker. So they start shooting at Grievous, and Grievous hits the dash.
You-
while the
you know that
clones
shit
are
never gonna
blasting
hit.
every single piece of ammo that they have at
I actually want to see a clip of a stormtrooper get like a single shot, bro. Deadass. I've never seen a single shot land. Deadass. Never in my whole life, bro. This is
this
fucking
man.
crazy.
So while they continue trying to
Now, I probably said the wrong shit. I don't know if they're stormtroopers, clone troopers. There's a lot of troopers. I'm gonna just call them stormtroopers because, you know, that's what, you know, I think they are. So,
shoot
yeah.
bro down, Grievous decides to drop
I don't have the
in
greatest
and starts
Star Wars
to
ball
murder
knowledge.
all of the clones in front of him.
It's pretty
so after
mid.
Grievous ended up mowing down the whole front line, a whole gunship ends up pulling up right in front of his face. And this is when Grievous finally decided
They gotta
to
be
make a strategic
stormtroopers,
retreat.
okay.
So Grievous ends up hitting the dash again. That man is out of there. I know his 40-yard dash speed is fast as hell. And Kiadi
Oh,
and the
yeah.
clones end up retreating. So yeah, That right there was General Grievous's first ever appearance. So
Bro.
let's review this carnage that he
Like,
caused.
niggas was
He
just fucking
crushed
around.
Shaggy into oblivion, put Wildebeest nigga up on a shirt, gripped Yeet with his feet, and broke his neck.
Hey, that
and
rhymes.
threw their asses across the ship with his
Gripped
feet,
Yeet with
and
his
damn near
feet.
killing Shock T along with Kiadi Mundi. Oh, and I forgot old boy at the beginning that got boomed on the communicator, along with his entire battalion. So yeah, this
Damn.
man packed up 4 Jedi, put Ayla and Shock T on a stretcher, and had Kiadi's ass rethinking life. This is one of
Did
the
this nigga
nastiest
lose
debuts
ever?
a character has ever had to date.
Was he ever defeated?
and guess
Like-
what? That was only case 1. We still got another case left. And boy, let me tell you, it gets even crazier.
Oh my gosh.
All
Like, bro,
ladies
what
and
even
gentlemen,
is he,
let's move
bro?
on to case 2. The siege
what
of
birthed this
Coruscant.
nigga?
Now, what you're about to see are the events that basically open up episode
Nigga like
3.
an
Even though
alien.
this series is now considered Legends continuity, this is still kind of what basically happened. So how this went down. This evil-ass conniving nigga Palpatine sent this man Grievous to invade Coruscant and capture him. So the Separatists end up pulling up to Coruscant and a massive battle just ensues. Now, before we get to Grievous, we gotta take a detour real quick, because this is one of the hardest moments in Star Wars history. This nigga Captain Fordo was popping off this battle. Nigga turned into the Doomslayer. Just
Oh
like
shit, okay.
Him and his squad are being
Talk to me.
overran, but he didn't care. Bro, boomed the battle droid in front.
Damn.
Turned around, smacked this
Damn.
nigga, dumped the clip in
Oh,
his ass.
shit.
He throws his gun at this droid.
Hold on, you're not
blows his head
playing.
off, then picked
Wait,
up his
I
black
think this is
in his
me.
left hand and started
Bro, how'd
mowing
they
these
get this
niggas down.
footage of me,
Like,
bruh?
Nah, bro. You
Yo.
know this man was top of the leaderboard in every single
Bro,
battle.
I was moving
Bro just
crazy,
dropped off
boy.
20 droids in the
Bro, this
span
was
of
like
20
in a
seconds. So while
different,
the
you know
battle
what I'm saying,
continued and
timeline and
Captain Porter
shit.
was running up the
Bro, I was
scoreboard,
going
we see this
crazy. I ain't gonna cap.
watching the battle,
I try to tell y'all
sipping
niggas,
tea,
bro.
not giving a care in the world. This man
What
doesn't
is
care at all
this?
what is happening right now. He's just looking at all this shit like, good. I orchestrated
This nigga
all
look tired as
shit.
hell,
I
bro.
don't give a damn what's happening, nigga.
Can he say
So
that?
while Palpatine was enjoying his tea, Shock T, a bunch of troopers and 2 Jedi end up pulling up with him.
The
And
fuck
they're
are
trying
these
to get
guys?
this man Palpatine to safety. But Palpatine was just stalling and acting like, oh, Master Shock T, greetings. Would you like to enjoy some tea with me while I watch the battle? And she like, no, old ass nigga, I'm trying to get your ass to safety. But while they continued
Does everyone
to
just
stay
have
in
the
this
N-word
room,
pass?
they started hearing footsteps around the room. And when they started getting louder, Shock T knew immediately who this was.
Oh, nah.
Hi, how are you?
So he breaks in the window, letting himself right in the room. And look at this mechanical, lanky ass nigga ore farming. Bro really had to hit a whole JoJo's pose before he started dropping niggas off. So this nigga Grievous looking at Palpatine like,
Greetings, Master. I've come to pick you up.
shut the fuck up. You mechanical Nimrod. They're not supposed to know that shit till the 3rd movie. Now capture me and make it look believable. So Grievous tries to grab
Wait,
him, but
what?
Shock T pulls him away. And they end up taking Palpatine, and Grievous is surrounded by about 20 clones. But bro didn't care that he was surrounded at all. Dude
Yeah, it's
was
about to be a
actually
bloodbath, bro.
ecstatic,
GG,
Cause now
man.
he can let loose and kill some niggas. So the clones start firing and Grievous jumps up and immediately starts mowing every clone in that room down. Look at what he does to this one dude. He grabs him and plants him on the
Holy
wall
shit.
and just slices him down
Damn.
the middle. And I'm not gonna lie, this
Ooh.
next guy got done dirty even worse. Grievous slices bro's gun in half. Then he grabs him by the leg with his own leg, then throws him out the window. Nah, bro, that's one of the worst ways to ever go out. Bro grabbed his leg
God
with his own
damn.
leg, then sent him flying, and he's gonna fall for like
Jeez.
100 floors before he
Are these real people, by the way? Like, are stormtroopers real people, bro? Because if so, bro, I'd be wondering, like, why the fuck would you join this shit, man? I don't know, bro. Them niggas gotta be on salary, dude. Holy fuck, like,
splat.
you cannot pay me
man,
shit.
Rip that guy, bro. So as he continued to murder everybody
that's
in
a
this
clone
room,
trooper.
make this clone look up
Damn.
to the sky to see God.
And
get
that
to
is a
the
real person.
nastiest kills of all time. Grievous grabs this one clone by his face with his grippers.
Bro,
and
this nigga
slams
love
his
grabbing niggas with
skull
his
into the
fucking
wall.
feet. Damn.
Oh dear God, that might be worse than the guy that fell 100 floors. If you look to the right, you can see the horror on this one clone's face. You don't even see his face, but you can tell just by the look. If I saw one of my homies get slimed like that, I wouldn't know what to do. At this point, just put the gun down and accept your fate, or just run. Those are your only options.
Nigga, I'm out of there.
To this royal guard. Bro grabs him with his grippers, starts using them as a body shield,
nigga always using the grippers.
These clones are having some of the most horrific deaths I've ever seen, because this is just getting ridiculous. So Grievous just continued to murder everyone in that room. Those clones stood zero chance against this man. They were literally used as meat shields so Shakti and them could get away. So while they was waiting by the elevator, all they could hear were just the screams of everybody getting murdered in there. Look at this one Jedi. He is spamming the button trying to get the elevator to come up.
Trying to get the fuck up out of there.
What he's hearing in there. So when the scream stopped, they knew the head start that they got was over. Grievous busted through the door.
Why does nigga come out on all fours, gang?
Force, running at them like
hell nah.
While dodging multiple force pushes. So Shakti ends up finally hitting him, buying them
there you
some time
go.
to get in the elevator, but that didn't put Grievous down at all. So later on, after they escape, they're all taking this high-speed elevator down to the ground. So they thought they were safe. They thought they had time to breathe, but that lasted for a whopping 10 seconds. They look to the right, and this thing.
Yeah, bro, you got it, game. This nigga's running down the elevator, bro. You got it, bro. You got it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not like that. I'm a fraud. Please, bro. This nigga is a demon, bro. What the fuck?
Grievous is running down
nigga
the
moving
building.
like Sonic X. I ain't never seen this shit.
Building, keeping up with a high-speed elevator.
Bro.
Like, no, bro, no, man.
What
this
the
has got
fuck?
to be another reason why George Lucas nerfed this, man, because this is ridiculous. So this one clone said, nah, twin, fuck this shit. He just decides to shoot a rocket launcher at him. And I'm not gonna lie, was that warranted? Yes. I mean, they gotta try something to stop this man. So when they finally reach the ground floor, they are surrounded by a bunch of super battle droids. And Grievous just drops from the building right in front of them. So Mr. Man-Slug nigga decides to use a force owl, but Grievous was prepared this time. He uses those damn grippers, digs in the...
This nigga's grippers, bro, got the power of like the 7 seas, man. I swear to LeBron.
Ground and starts moving through the house. They was trying every trick in the book and couldn't stop this man at all.
This nigga
so
is a monster.
There was no point in fighting.
Are we dead ass?
So while they was on the run, Grievous's Magna Guards end up killing the final 2 clones. So the only ones that were left standing protecting Palpatine was Shakti and the other 2 Jedi. So they were having to
doing
run
Sonic
for their
quick time
lives
events
through the city while Grievous and his Magna Guards were chasing them. And this whole chase
This nigga's scary,
was just insane.
bro.
They went from fighting on a ship to Grievous just destroying it, making it crash in the middle of the city. Then they ended up fighting in a subway station. And I'm not gonna lie, this next scene had to be one of the most terrifying scenes of all time. When they thought they were safe behind this train, this man Grievous pops up right behind them. Jump scare of doom. So he starts walking them down and pushing them back. And kicks both of the 2 Jedi to the side. So he ends up walking up.
This nigga's wingspan gotta be insane, dude.
Salutations, Jedi scum! You may have escaped from me before, but today you will be slimed!
Bro, who took this man's beef patty?
10,000
Like,
IQ
damn.
She used the force to wrap this man's cape around the train. So when the train was ready to go, Grievous just gets yoinked.
Oh, shit.
And this finally brought them some time to escape from this man. So
WIQ.
about a good 20 minutes passed, and they think that they finally shaken Grievous. Shakti
Ain't no
ended
way,
up
bro.
splitting up from him, and the other 2 Jedi ended up taking Palpatine to his bunker so he could be safe. So when they got in there and locked all the doors, they thought that they were in the clear, but they were soon about to realize not even getting yoinked by a high-speed train would stop this nigga. Grievous was waiting for them in that room the entire time. So he dropped them and starts fighting the other 2 Jedi. And while he was doing that, look at this evil, conniving motherfucker going back like, good, Grievous, good. Slime those niggas, Grievous. Put them on a shit. So
Who
while
gave them
Grievous
the
continued to
pass?
fight them, they end up getting stuck in a lightsaber clash. And this is when Grievous finally revealed his trump card. The thing that he's most famous for. He pulls out the other
See,
two
I
arms
knew it, bro.
and starts using all four.
I'm like, bro, ain't this
When
nigga
he
got
was
like
using
4
all four of
arms?
his arms, they stood no chance. Grievous
Yeah,
cuts
GG's.
both of them down in a heartbeat.
GG's, bro. Like, niggas been using 2 arms this whole time. I'm like, bro.
And it was game over for both them. So Grievous finds Palpatine and he looking at him like,
I'm Lieutenant Lord Sidious. Are you impressed?
about fucking time, you half-breed click. Now get me on the ship and let's fucking go. Okay,
Half-breed.
on a real note, Grievous actually never knew that Palpatine was Sidious. That is still hilarious to how oblivious he was to him. But anyways, Shaak Ti finally ends up making it to the room, but she's too late. She sees the other 2 Jedi dead. And Grievous holding up Palpatine and Palpatine looking at her like, oh, hello, Shaak Ti dear. I'm having a little trouble here. Can you please help me? So Shaak Ti runs at Grievous, but he hits her saber to the side and just chokes her. So he takes her saber, adds it to his collection, then decides to give Shaak Ti some actual shock. He just electrocutes the hell out of her.
What was that
and just
position?
ties her up and leaves her there. So Grievous ends up taking Palpatine to his ship. But before he was about to leave, my goat, Mace motherfucking Windu nigga, came down and looked at
this
Grievous
nigga.
like, you a fake demon twin, and crushes this man's sternum.
Oh,
Look how
shit.
he had this man Grievous leaning back. Lord have mercy. And this is the incident in this continuity that gave him that iconic cough. So after the ship takes off and Grievous
I didn't know
escapes,
that.
Revenge of the Sith starts. But yeah, that's basically the end of case 2.
Oh,
So let's
all
look
right.
at our final Carnage report
Damn.
for case 2. This man
Shit.
launched a full invasion on Coruscant, broke into the Chancellor's room and slimed like 20 clones in the most brutal way fashion, then decided to chase the Jedi throughout the whole city, then kill 2 of them and knock out Shaak Ti for a second time. This is some of the most wicked work of all time.
Yeah, that nigga's determined.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and that is the end of our first ever
Holy
Forbidden
shit,
I hope
bro.
everybody can clearly see and understand why this demon got nerfed. Because if he was moving like this in
Hey, man, I want to see RIP to Jedi Shaggy. You know what I'm saying? He served well for our country. However, that nigga is indeed like below like 50 feet under wherever the fuck he went, bro. That nigga is gone. Like,
Revenge of the Sith in 3D Clone Wars, then dear God, the Republic would have been cooked. So yeah, 2003 General Grievous, that nigga had to go, just straight up. So with that being said, hopefully y'all.
damn, bro. Gosh damn, he did have to go, man. I feel like CJ just made this video as an excuse to use the term clanker and it's correct. All right, well. Anyways, man, hope y'all enjoyed this video, bro. If y'all did, make sure you hit that like button, bro, and turn on post notifications, you know what I'm saying? And subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. With that being said, man, join the Discord, make some friends. Yeah, Jesus loves you, man. I'll see y'all later, man. Peace. This video over.
Freestyle flows like Michael Phelps. Feel like MJ cause I'm feeling myself. Morphine catch me killing myself. Goddamn man, I think I need help.